So the issue is, can Hamas be destroyed, as it should be, at an acceptable cost? It's the same question that had to be asked when British and American forces were fighting an insurgency in Iraqi cities. It's the same question that had to be asked when it was Islamic State that was being wiped out. And since these organizations specialize in concealing themselves in densely populated urban centers, it's inconceivable that they can be defeated at zero cost to civilians. Now, the problem for Israel is that it's damned at whatever it does. If it moves civilians out of the way, it's accused of ethnic cleansing. If it doesn't, it's hypocritically accused of genocide. So this is a very, very difficult, indeed well-nigh impossible situation. And it's not made any easier when the international community and indeed the US government leans on Israel to stop or pause or cease fire, because that only allows Hamas to regroup and it almost certainly prolongs the conflict. I want to add another point, Piers. This is not just about Gaza. It's also about the other areas where Israel is under attack. It's about the unstable situation in the West Bank. It's about the possibility that at any moment Hezbollah could launch a massive bombardment of rockets and missiles from Lebanon into Israel. And there's more, because there are also all kinds of forces in Syria that bear ill will towards Israel. The war has the potential to escalate and grow in multiple ways. We're in a kind of lull at the moment, incredible though it may seem to say that. And my fear is that at some point in the coming weeks, we'll see the next phase of the war. A new front will be opened up and Israel will be fighting not only in Gaza, but potentially elsewhere for its very survival. And I want to underline to your viewers, given the very small size of Israel and its vulnerability in a neighborhood where it's almost entirely surrounded by hostile forces, its very survival is at stake. So I think it's very important, particularly for people in Britain and the US, not to be swayed by the very clever propaganda that comes out of Gaza, often Hamas crafted, often Hamas authorized, which is designed to make you think there's some moral equivalence here, because there really can't be moral equivalence when Israel is retaliating for the appalling attacks of October the 7th. And that is a just war that is being fought right now. Is war ever clean? No. Are there civilian casualties in war? Nearly always, particularly in modern times.